Hello and welcome to my channel where I share my love of fragrance. Today I have a review of Monde Gourmand, which is a line of perfumes sold at Urban Outfitters. These perfumes range from $18 to $20, and I also have their new Valentine's Day collection. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with Chai Epice, and this one has notes of sea salt, ginger flower, and almond creme. And this one to me is a very warm, slightly sweet, but very spicy gourmand scent. It really to me smells like gingerbread, and it doesn't really smell like you would think with the chai in the title. It doesn't smell kind of like a chai tea. It really is to me more of like a baked goods scent. And I'm kind of giving you my first impressions of all of these fragrances. I wanted to kind of share, my initial thoughts with you. I'm letting each of them dry down for a little bit. And to me, this is just a very, spicy, foodie scent, and I really like it. It's probably not going to be one of my top favorites. I think it's a little on the spicy side for me, but overall, I do think it's nice, and it definitely doesn't smell like, a really cheap perfume. I think it's actually very nice. So next up is Creme Vanille, and this one has notes of creamy apricot, jasmine petals, brown sugar, and amber. And I was a little surprised when I first smelled this because I thought it would be very heavy on the vanilla, and it really isn't. I really do think that apricot is taking kind of center stage. It's more of a fruity, sweet scent. You definitely smell vanilla, but it kind of has that overall like light, fruity, floral scent. You could smell a little bit of the jasmine, and it's not too heavy, and it's not like a sugary vanilla, more just like a soft, creamy vanilla in the background. Overall, it's nice. I expected it to be a little bit more, kind of a heavy vanilla scent, so it was different than I was expecting. But overall, I do think it's nice. If you like a fruity floral with like a very small hint of vanilla, it is a nice overall scent. Next up is Citron Glacé, and this one has notes of lemon, jasmine, and rock sugar. And this one smells pretty spot on to the notes. You definitely get that burst of lemon when you first spray it. It starts to dry down into a soft floral from that jasmine. And the lemon overall, it does have kind of a sugary quality. It's kind of a linear scent to me. It doesn't have a lot of, depth or movement. It's just a bright kind of citrus scent with a little soft floral in the background. Overall, I like it. I think it's nice. I do really like lemon perfumes, so I'm definitely glad I got this one. And I think it's just a really like sweet, easy scent to wear in the daytime. And I also wanted to mention, if you're familiar with Victoria's Secret Pink's perfumes, like Pink Gold or Jasmine Woods, these perfumes have pretty much the same bottle, exact same size and shape, just a slightly different top, but I just wanted to note that in case anyone is familiar with that size. Next up is Noir Distille, and this one has notes of black coconut, crisp amber, and vanilla whiskey. And when I first smelled this, it instantly reminded me of Replicas by the Fireplace, except a little bit less of kind of that smoky quality. To me, it very much has like a boozy quality to it. I don't really smell a lot of the coconut, but I do feel like there is kind of a creamy element, so that might be the coconut kind of in the background. But it definitely does have that like warm amber scent throughout it, with a little bit of a floral in the background. Overall, to me, it's like a really kind of heavy, dark, boozy scent. I would say very warm, and if you like ambers, I think you would like this. But it's not overly sweet at all, and you can't really pinpoint kind of what that boozy element is. But overall, I do think this one is really nice. And this one is Lait de Coco, and this one has notes of bergamot, vanilla praline, and creamy coconut. And this to me, it smells very sweet. It actually smells like if you're familiar with making pina coladas, that kind of creamy coconut mix that you put in there. That's what this smells like. It's a very like a fresh, fruity coconut, very bright. You get a little bit of sweetness in it as well. And overall, I'm really enjoying this one. This is actually, it's a little bit odd because when you spray the perfume, it comes out how it looks in the bottle, kind of like a milky consistency. So it's kind of odd. I've never had a perfume with that consistency. But then it evaporates and, soaks into the skin and then it is clear. But overall, I really like this one. It's just a really sweet, fresh coconut. And it kind of does smell like a pina colada, just without kind of a heavy pineapple element to it. And this next one is Açaí Baie, and this one has notes of acai berry, muguet, and vanilla musk. And muguet is kind of a lily of the valley type flower, and to me, this is definitely a floral scent, but it does have kind of a warm, fruity background from the acai. It is a little bit musky, and it's not overly sweet, but it definitely has a little sweetness to it. But to me, this is the most floral one that I've smelled so far. But that fruit and soft musky vanilla kind of gives it a little bit of sweetness, a little hint of softness to it. But overall, it's nice. If you like floral scents with a little bit of a fruity element to them, I think that you would like this one. It's really soft, and as it dries down further, I feel like it's getting more floral versus fruity. So this next one is Fleur de Blonde, and this one has notes of ambrette, violet, and cashmere musk. And to me, I definitely feel like I smell that violet. Really has a nice, soft amber scent, and it's a little musky. I think the cashmere musk makes it have very much like kind of a warm quality. It is sweet, and overall, I really like this one. It's a very nice, very soft, sweet violet scent. So if you like more, it's not super powdery, but if you like more of that kind of like musky violet scent, you might look into picking this one up. But it doesn't really have any standout notes other than kind of just a really soft violet floral. And this next one I have is Bonbon Blanc, and this one has notes of rum, dark vanilla, and crystallized sugar. And when I smelled this, the first thing I instantly thought of was Atelier's Vanille Insensé. It smells very similar to that. This definitely has a boozy quality. It's not like a super sugary vanilla. It's got kind of like a warm, deep, like vanilla bean type scent. Overall, this one is really nice. It's a boozy, deep, warm scent. And this bottle, it actually came damaged. That's why it looks a little weird, the label. This one is actually smaller than all of the other ones. The other ones are all 1 ounce, and this one is 0.67 ounce. So I don't know why this one is smaller, but I do really like this one. Unfortunately, it did come damaged. I'm going to have to see if I can exchange it because most of the liquid had actually escaped the bottle. But overall, I do really like this one. And next up, I have a couple of scents from the new Valentine's Day collection that they released. So there's Cherie Cerise and then La Bubble Pop. And there is a third one also. I think it's called Banane Bonbon or Bonbon Banane. It's a banana scent, and I didn't really think that I would go for that. So I just picked up these two, and I was really attracted to the bottles and the color of the juice. It just seemed like a fun, festive Valentine's Day collection. So I wanted to pick it up and give it a try. So the first one is Cherie Cerise, and I love cherry scents, so I definitely had to pick this up. Has notes of a juicy cherry, rose petals, and vanilla bean. And to me, this smells like cherry Kool-Aid or a Hawaiian punch. It has a very fruity, sugary cherry scent, very sweet, just very bright. I don't smell a lot of vanilla in it, but as it dries down, it does get a little bit sweeter. So I definitely do think there, some element of vanilla in there. But overall, it's just a really kind of fun, playful, bright cherry. I really enjoy it. But I love cherry scents, so I'm probably biased. But I think this one is fun. Definitely fits with the Valentine's Day theme, and overall, I really like it. And then the other one from the Valentine's collection is La Bubble Pop, and this one has notes of bergamot, lily of the valley, bubble yum accord, and whipped cream. And I was definitely expecting a bubblegum type scent, and that's what this is. It takes a little while for it to kind of come out. When you first spray it, there's a little bit of like an alcohol scent, but then when it dries down, you do definitely get that bubblegum scent to it. and it starts to get a little bit creamier, a little sweeter. I definitely can smell some of that kind of like whipped cream element in the background. But overall, this is a really fun, definitely playful scent. I think these are both, this one and the cherry one, really good scents to put out for Valentine's Day. The more I smell this one, the more I like it. It's just really fun and playful, and that bubble gum isn't too strong. It really just smells kind of almost like cotton candy, sweetish scent with a little bit of that like kind of whipped creaminess in the background. So overall, really fun scent for the holiday. So that's everything I have from Le Monde Gourmand. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know which one you're interested in trying.